Education in Malaysia is intended to build the excellent human capital which is balanced in terms of holistic, physical, intellect, and emotion as stipulated in the National Education Philosophy. This aim is realized by the divisions under the Ministry of Education, MOE. One of the divisions which is to undertake the task of holistic and Akidah development is the Islamic Education Division, IED, to produce educated students, pious, practice, morally righteous, and virtuous through Islamic education is the motto of the Islamic Education Division, Ministry of Education, Malaysia. In general, IED is a division that is responsible for the Islamic education and Arabic language affairs under the MOE, covering Islamic education in primary school from year 1 to Form 5 at the secondary level. IED established in 1958 with the appointment of a public relation officer in the school division MOE to manage the Aids to Rakyat Religious Schools SAR. In 1995, IED was upgraded to Department of Islamic and Moral Education, or JAPIM, with the additional job scope, reorganization of Islamic and Moral Education curriculum. After the restructure of MOE in August 2008, the name JAPIM was changed to BPI or IED and placed under the Education Operations Sector MOE. IED is spearheaded by a director and aided by 3 deputy directors, namely Deputy Director of Islamic Education Management, Deputy Director of Religious Education Institution Management, and Deputy Director of Dakwah Operation. Underneath were 7 sectors and 26 units. IED manages many aspects and among others were Islamic Education and Arabic Principle, Religious Education Institution Principle, Islamic Education Teachers, Arab Language Teachers, Dakwah and Leadership, National Secondary Religious School, or better known as SMKA, and Religious Stream Classes, or KAA, and Religious Government Aided Schools, or SABK. IED functions through several sectors. This is to ensure that all functions entrusted were carried out wisely. IED functions were as follows: Islamic Education Operations Sector, planning, supervising, managing, and evaluating implementation of Islamic education and Arabic language principles and other necessities related. It will be implemented through supervision meetings at each level, parliament input, and updated issues in mass media, management of quality, data, and teaching services. Corporate Service Sector, planning, supervising, managing, and monitoring human resource management, financial management, and administration, and governing of IT and data affairs at HQ and religious institutions under MOE. Religious Schools Development Sector, planning, supervising, managing, and evaluating the needs and operation of MOE religious institutions such as National Religious Secondary Schools SMKA and Government-Aided Religious Schools SABK from the perspective of school administration, administration of teachers and students, academic and co-curriculum development, and supervision of religious stream classes (KAA) in daily schools. Islamic Education Development Institute sector. Planning, supervising, and managing the implementation of Islamic education development and Arabic program in research aspect, coaching, promotion and documentation, and also the internationalization of Islamic education program through networking with various agencies locally and abroad. Religious School Aid Supervision sector. Planning, supervising, controlling, and evaluating budgeted aids, development and financial aids, service provision and development of MOEs religious institutions, and funding of Rakyat Religious Schools, or its acronym SAR, and Al-Quran and Fardu Ain classes, KAFA, so do institutions that carry out Islamic education program. Leadership and Dakwah sector. Planning, supervising, managing, and evaluating principal implementation, leadership and Dakwah operation, Dakwah Islamiyah Activities Council, and monitoring of faith and students, teachers, officers, and supporting staff in MOE. Moral and etiquette development sector. Planning, supervising, monitoring, managing, and evaluating the implementation of Shi'ar Islam program and enrichment of Islamic norms to students, teachers, officers, and supporting staff of MOE. With reference to the functions that were stipulated, IED have carried out several programs such as JCAF program. JCAF program is an Islamic education program to uplift the Islamic education through stress, especially in the teaching of Jawi, Al-Quran, Arabic language, and Fardu Ain that were carried out at the primary school level. The implementation of the program were using curriculum and module of its own. The models mentioned were Jawi Rehabilitation Class, Tasmik, 6-month recital of Al-Quran model, Khatam, enlargement of Arabic communication language implementation model, Excellent Solat model, co-curriculum. Al-Quran Specialization Class Program. Special reciting and memorizing Al-Quran class have been introduced in SMKA since 1986 till today. These programs were implemented to help pupils to read and memorize chapters from the Al-Quran in line with the tajweed and to practice them in everyday situations. Understanding and appreciating things related to Al-Quran, including the aspect of written history, collection, documentation, chapter, and Asbabun Nuzul, know songs of Al-Quran or Taranum, and to practice them in everyday reading. Know, differentiate, and reading countenances of Qira'at Sabi'i. And Leadership Program. Through Dakwah Operation, IED implemented several activities such as MOE Al-Quran Recitation Program, School Al-Quran Recitation Program, SMKA Ihtifal Activity, Ihya Ramadan, Education Principal Forum, Principal Al-Quran Khatam Program, Kompang Selawat Primary School, Berzanji and Marhaban Secondary School Competition, Nadwa Islamic Leadership, and Nasheed Festival. Religious Education Institution Management. through the Management of Religious Education Institution Operation, IED were given the task to manage SMKAs, KAAs, and SABKs. National Religious Secondary School, SMKA. The history of SMKA started with the taking over of 11 SARs and SANs by MOE in 1977. Out of 11, SMKAs have expanded to 55 SMKAs. SMKA were focused to educate students with Islamic personalities to produce students with knowledge that fulfill dunyawi and ukhrawi demand. Expanding student potential from the aspect of interest, creativity, behavior, and leadership, and giving freedom to students to further their studies in various fields of knowledge, locally and overseas. Religious Stream Class, KAA. Religious Stream Class, KAA in National Delhi Secondary School were set up as a request from parents and the communities to education being offered in SMKAs. Existing SMKAs could not support their request from parents. As a result of the outstanding UPSR performance from students, KAA was started as a pilot project in 1987. In 1992, there were 130 schools running the KAA's program. Registration of Government-Aided Religious School Program, SABK. The registration of Sekolah Agama Rakyat, or popularly known as SAR, and Sekolah Agama Negeri, SAN, as Government-Aided Religious School, SABK, were to assist and uplift the image of religious schools in Malaysia. The mentioned program were to upgrade the quality of administration management in SABK, to upgrade the quality of learning and teaching, to upgrade the quality of human resource management, and upgrading the quality of its infrastructure and amenities. IED as a division that were entrusted in planning, reviewing, and implementing of policies pertaining to the development of Islamic education in Malaysia have succeeded in fulfilling the aspiration, vision, and mission that was underlined by Ministry of Education Malaysia, coinciding with the Islamic education philosophy especially and national education philosophy in general. Therefore, Islamic education curriculum in this country were being copied and turned to be the model for the other countries, proving that the quality of education in Malaysia have achieved world standard.